Welcome to Unstoppable Women Entrepreneurs. I am Jane King. With me is Rhonda Swan, the co-host, who is also a women entrepreneur, unstoppable too, by the way. And we've got with us Kortney Murray, the founder of Coastal Capital. The company specializes in funding commercial business finance in the U.S. and is now focused on helping women in business grow their businesses as well. So welcome, Kortney. Great to see you. And
good to have you.
Tell us about why did you start Coastal Capital?
Well, thank you, Jane and Rhonda, both for having me here. I'm very thankful to be here with you today. Coastal Capital was actually founded on two failed entrepreneurships. I'm a three-time entrepreneur, third-time successful. One of the things I found when I was an early entrepreneur is undercapitalization. And when you undercapitalize, you also start divvying into your personal credit. And when I started in equipment finance, I realized that there's another arm of finance that a lot of people are not educated on. And so I became very passionate very quickly. I knew I was an entrepreneur and I wanted to do things to change that. We're not brick and mortar all out there with commercial finance. We do asset-based lending, we do leases, we do everything from working capital to SBA loans. But I am big in heavy equipment space. So as you can imagine, I work with a lot of men, agriculture, construction, logging, nationwide. One of my passions is to help women, because one of the things I was undereducated, and I want to educate more women in the business to help them with their expansions and their building their empires.
I love that, Kortney. You know, you were sharing before, what is it that makes you different than most lenders? Because this is really a big thing that people need to know about.
Yeah, it is. So one of the things, like I said, in my early entrepreneurship, I had a couple credit glitches in my 20s, and banks don't find you financeable. And so one of the biggest things that sets us aside from our competitors is that we're not a credit-based lender. We do look at the history, but we really base it on the belief system internally that we want to stamp approvals on someone who is working within their business. They have a little bit of sweat equity. They have passion. We look at everything in outside of the box, such as, is the equipment a necessity or an accessory? How long have you been in the industry? What are the strong points? And so what sets us aside is really stamping that approval for someone that other people would not. We also don't commingle personal and business credit, and so we create a business credit line for other people instead of using their personal. So if they need to get a refinance on a home, they're not showed to the tied to the debt from their business. So
I love that. And you know, you just launched a book recently, so you talk so much about women entrepreneurship and being in agriculture and big farming equipment. You're starting to change that a bit. Is that due to the book that you've launched? Tell us more about what you want to do with women entrepreneurs.
Yes, and thank you, Rhonda. Rhonda was also co-author and the creator of the book, which has been an amazing journey. So when I first took the position to write a chapter, it really had to do with me personally just kind of breaking out and getting the word out for what we did. And then I found this other avenue, these women who are looking, maybe they've been in business 5 years or 10 years, and they have never utilized the right solution for the media, getting their equipment out there. Let's say you bought a big crane, or maybe you bought a medical laser that does something very spectacular, or you want to market it somehow. One of the things that we always tell our clients is keep your money in your pocket for opportunity costs. What is the opportunity cost? So with the book, I found so many other avenues opening up that I thought, why not open up a line for these women entrepreneurs that want to market what they're purchasing, keep the capital in their pocket, keep their credit intact. Let's build a business line and let's try to create it together.
Yeah, I love this story, Kortney.
Thank
By the way,
you.
I grew up on a farm.
Did you?
I've driven a combine, all these big equipment things.
I love it.
How expensive they could be. So
They are.
So what's next for Coastal Capital?
Oh my gosh, there's so many things that are running through my mind right now, but really what's next is I want to open up, we have recently started funding our own transactions internal, just with personal money, because we've had success over the range of years. But what we really want to do is grow that personal box so we can start looking outside of the box, not asset-based lending. We want to look at some of the exposure, maybe even even outside of the United States and open up some, lines for these women who want to create and get their name out there. Because right now, borders don't, do us justice. We have a Facebook and Instagram and everything you could think of on social media. So we're looking to grow our business and our personal portfolio, and hopefully one day I have a lot of big plans. So
thank you so much, Kortney.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Unstoppable Woman Entrepreneur.
Thank you.